At times, fixing the overwhelm is not the answer. So, earlier today, I have had a long day and I was trying to figure out how I'm going to make the commitment I have to myself of having a video every single day and still make it sustainable, live my life, also have a bit of a holiday here in Malta. And just got extremely overwhelmed by having to manage all of these things. And so I started thinking, all right, I can have quantity versus quality, and it seemed like they were mutually exclusive. And so I then had to question my integrity. Am I going to then do fewer but higher quality, or am I going to continue putting out videos every day, even though the quality isn't as great? Because I could potentially do it greater, but I don't have capacity or time. And so I was struggling with that for a little bit in terms of trying to lessen the overwhelm through planning. And then I caught myself and I'm like, wait a minute. What if my capacity is the problem? Not the strategy, but my capacity. And that's normally what I found overwhelm is trying to point towards, in that when I'm overwhelmed, it's just showing that I've reached the limits of my current capacity and I'm needing to expand that to be able to operate at that next level that I want to live life at. So spent a while just sitting and being overwhelmed, not trying to solve it, just sitting in it, that it was in my body. So very heavy, almost suffocating, allowed myself to suffocate. And after a while, I then realized I can actually do both. I can do higher quality content as well as the everyday videos. And the limiting belief I had is that Shorts is a whole new system of making videos, hooks, the value, and then also it needs to be short versus the longer form shorts that I've been putting out there that hasn't been the right environment for that. And then with the longer content, and I haven't been editing out the gaps or anything like that. Then I realized, right, or the overwhelm started showing me that it is possible to have both. And I need to systematize it. And so as I was processing, ideas and epiphanies started happening on how to make this sustainable and work and whatnot. And so I will probably in the future share a bit more after I figured it out. But the point that I wanted to make today is oftentimes the overwhelm itself is not the thing that needs to be solved, but to be allowed, because it's holding a greater truth. So for me, it was, I can either do long form content and high quality or do more frequent videos versus I'm able to do both. And so I'll just continue processing and get further clarity and then share my results at some point in time. And so my question to you today is, where is there overwhelm in your life today that you can sit with that can potentially guide you and inspire you to take your life to the next level versus trying to hold on to and be constrained with your current capacity? All right, have a good evening.